Okay, here we go. Status of the B2 Eberspacher. So it's pretty much back together. I'm at a point now where some decisions need to be made on final function. So one of the things that we have going on is for the glow plug. So we got the stock one here, and then the modification, which is a 12 volt. This is like 4.4 volts, something like that. That's why it has a reducer on the 12 volt Eberspacher B2. Has a reducer so that the 12 volt power goes in here, reduces it down to the 4 just for the glow plug, because they use these on the 6 volts and the 12 volts for these models. So this is the stock setup where the power would come off. This lead is basically this lead right here, goes in, comes out, and then this end goes to the tip of the glow plug. So what was neat about this one when I received it is that it came with a BN4 BA6 type glow slash spark plug. On all they were utilizing off of this was the glow plug portion, which is this guy right here, the tab, because this is a spark plug and a glow plug, which is a superior design over just having a glow plug. So what I'm going to do is this guy's going to be in here, and the reason why they used it is because it's the same thread, which I didn't know either until I received this unit, which I think is pretty neat. So we're just going to run it straight off of this into the glow plug, and take this off. So this is now null and void. The second thing is that I did see a mod on these a long time ago that will help overcome. Not only will this help overcome, because now you're putting 11 volts into a 12 volts straight into here, and you're skipping this. But what another person that I saw, one of the mods that they did, is they put a toggle switch into this guy right here. So I have a toggle switch right here that I want to put in this line. So the idea being that when you turn this on, that the power going to the pump will be off. Everything else will be on, meaning that this line will be hot going to the glow plug. The glow plug will be getting cherry hot, and you wait, you count in your head 20-30 seconds, and then you flick the toggle switch, gives power to the pump, and it should ignite instantly. What it does is it allows most of the power provided coming through here to go into here to make this hot faster, because one of the problems that these have is that they have that delay where it just seems to go on for like a minute, 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes later, and then finally it sparks up and fires. But you got to damn near flood the thing. Your battery has to be perfect. Sometimes you have to start the car, get the amps up in the battery, generator going, everything going before this will kick on. And that's the Achilles heel of this unit, was that it sucks so much amps at startup that was the problem. But once it starts up, then what it should do, what this guy should do, is it should kick off. It should cut that off once it knows that because this will sense the flame inside the combustion chamber, and it'll get hot to the point to where this switch will trigger, and it'll cut off power to this. And then all it's doing is the pump will be stoking a fire that's already burning in there until you shut off the unit altogether, which shuts off this and it starves itself. That's how simple these are, and that's how simple they run. So I have this hooked up and everything, but like I said, the only thing I need to mod for the most part that I would like to do is to put the toggle switch in here before I do the actual startup. So this has already been cleaned, gone through, picked the best wiring harness of the two that I had, as well as the jets that are in here. They look brand new actually. So we're going to go with that one. I have parts for these, so I have a rod. This will go up into the cabin, and you'll pull on it to start it. So everything's set up, it's ready to run. So when you're inside the cabin, you'll pull on the knob, and as you can see, other than dropping things, There's the power going to the glow plug. Be on that guy right there. Pump's going, fan's going. All I need to do is hook up the line. I have 2 lines to choose from that go to the pump. Goes from the, or sorry, not the pump, from the unit down to the gas tank. And I have 2 sections of line, which are these guys right here. So this goes into the top of the gas tank and pulls gas straight out of the gas tank. Once I hook it up, it'll go into the pump into here, and then it circulates back into the gas tank. So this is where we're at right now. It's pretty much done, other than actual fire up. Once I just get a go ahead to do some little mods and take that route, but it's cleaned up and ready to go. It looks nice. Even cleaned up the lid for it. So this is the lid that's going to go on it. It's all ready to go, other than initial fire off. But it looks great so far. Push it back in and it'll show.